a short agenda. Number 4 is the markers, and I have the images on my screen so I can pull them up. Okay. I have them sitting right here, so I can show them to everybody who's on. Okay. They're ready for us. Hopefully I got everything ready. Waiting to see Sandy joins us, because she's actually running the meeting. There, use the controller to dismiss. No. I'm going to include her. Okay. Promote to panelist.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello. We can hear you just fine, Sandy.
Okay.
Hi
I was just
there.
gonna practice sharing for a sec.
Yeah, and I can see Chris is in and she can talk as well.
I see your video.
And are you doing video?
How's that look? That's my minutes showing on my screen.
Okay, can you see my screen?
No, but wait 1 second before you move away. I'm just gonna go here.
Do you want to hear?
There seems to be a little bit of a delay. Something else is on my screen now and it's not showing.
Oh, hey, there's Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
See if they see your video.
do you see me on the video or?
No,
No, we're not seeing anybody well, nobody except the people in the room.
you can't see me?
We can see Sandy.
Okay, I can see Sandy.
You have a video, right? Yeah, we saw that. It was working.
Yeah.
Well, that's just strange then, isn't it? Since we can't see you.
You can't see Sandy?
No, I can't see either Sandy. I'm just gonna close this second.
You might, there's multiple windows sometimes with Zoom.
I understand that. Let me just see.
They can hear you. I guess that's important.
It's fine, yeah.
We'll fill this out. We'll figure it out.
So their screen is right. I can just make their screen larger.
Oh, go back. Everybody go watch me.
Right.
So this should, that's the agenda.
I'm gonna mute yourself.
I don't know what all of this stuff is behind it because it's not from my screen. You hear the echo? Brian told me I needed to mute it on this end, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Carol?
Thank you, Brett. Sandy, I hear you. I'm not sure if they hear you yet.
No, she muted the room, I think.
Brett, thank you, honey.
Issues, just call me down.
Okay, hon, thanks.
Are you in New York or Spain?
No, I'm in New York. I'm in New York. We're visiting with, Brett and the kids, and Christina is away, and so we thought we'll come down and help out because she's gone for the week, which is fun,
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I got a medication switch today because I haven't been staying ahead of the pain, so I'm very optimistic today. So it's been a week.
Okay.
Because it's just I've got something for the inflammation and something for the pain now. So I think I'm on the upswing.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. Yes, I know. You're gonna love it once you're feeling better. Actually, Rob had his surgery today.
Really?
Yeah. So he's just doing one knee and then he'll have to do the other knee. So you two can commiserate.
Wow. Carol?
Maybe you can call her on your phone, Sandy,
I'll do that. That's a good idea.
just because she may not know that she muted us.
Well, Sandy and Chris, can you hear us now?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we can hear you. I can hear you, yes.
New England historian, battle.
Now, Carol, it was fine at first without the echo. Why is there an echo now? Did something change?
In order for you to hear us, we have to leave the room on, unless, of course, just give me about a second here. There we go, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try turning up, muting it, because that's what Brian told me to do, and see if we get rid of that echo and you can still hear us, okay? Okay, so we're gonna deal with the echo.
Can you just mute your laptop?
I can try that. Oh, actually, my laptop is muted.
That's
Why
better.
don't give me 2 seconds here, let's see how that works. Can you still hear us?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I can hear you too.
I guess this'll work. All right. I can see all of us, and I can see the minutes. And there's
Can
that.
so you see Chris? I don't see Chris. I only see her name.
No, it just says her name. She hasn't turned on her video. That's hers.
Yeah, I don't,
It doesn't matter. We can hear you, Chris.
Yeah, it's fine. That's good. That's cool.
All right.
Okay. Well, all right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second meeting we've had at the Rose Baker. I'm Sandy, and this is January 14th, 2025. And I'm the chair of the meeting, coming in through Zoom. Do we want to go around the room?
Sure. Carol Kelly at Rose Baker, taking the minutes. Andy Williams. Melissa introduced herself.
Okay,
Chris Maney, remote.
great. All right, we'll get through this. Can you see the agenda on the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Agenda. All right. Welcome back after and happy 2025. First
And
thing,
Sandy, you're controlling this. I can only see it. Okay?
as long as you can see it, right?
Yeah, but you're
Okay.
controlling it.
Yes, I'm moving the screen.
Yeah.
I just moved it to the items. Can you see that now? Okay.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out.
I'll give Brian another call.
All right, number one, review and accept the December 10th minutes. Would you, has there been any changes since the minutes? I haven't completely absorbed the minutes from the last meeting.
Nobody emailed me?
Carol, I
Okay,
did. Remember, Carol, I did. Remember you said thank you and you said you changed it.
Oh, then I changed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the final copy, but yeah, I assume you did, right?
Yep.
all right. Do we want to email the copy to everybody with the changes and do a vote next month? Or do an email vote?
Oh, this is terrible.
Carol, unless you want to email them to me right now and I'll show them.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, good.
Right this second.
You know, it's funny, it wasn't doing that when I first joined the meeting. Something must have changed.
Yeah. The question is, do we want to keep fiddling with it or just put up with it?
Do you remember what you changed, when,
Yeah, give me a second, let me just go out.
It's on its way.
Mhm.
do you remember what you changed?
Yes, Sandy, Sandy,
No,
I
no, I
do.
mean, I'm just wondering what you changed with the volume or the speakers
Oh, okay, sorry.
since we, joined, you joined,
Mhm.
Carol.
There were two things. It's muted there. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Sandy, I've lost you though, except for I have a picture of you and the dog, the black and white dog.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for the,
Oh,
minute.
okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All right, looks like I might have them. Yes. All right. Download. Excellent. Here we are. Thank you so much. It's always better to do it this way. I like this. Good.
No, I can see that I didn't change it. It's just cleaning will resume in May, and Chris wanted it changed to cleaning will continue.
Okay, want me to make any changes on the screen? I could do any of that.
Sure, that'd be great. So on,
Okay.
mhm.
All right.
Well, not really as effective as if I do it. But go
Oh,
ahead.
no, oh, go ahead.
Change it, save it, and email it to me.
Are you speaking to me, Carol? Sorry, I'm not sure who you're addressing.
Anybody that's willing to change it, save it, and email it to me.
Okay, how about if I do it, since I'm the only one that had the changes, Sandy, is that okay if I just, because I sent you all the copy of the changes on, oh, when was it? On Wednesday of last week.
Okay, I'll go back in again. Let's try this again then.
Mhm. I think Carol responded that day too.
Do you have them, Kristen? You could read them to me or something, or?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, because it's very small. Because I know I wasn't at that meeting, which I said to you all, but it's just that some information which was discussed in the November meeting just needed to be changed because it's wrong in the December meeting. So on number 2, if you could just cross out cleaning will resume in May.
Chris wanted it changed to cleaning will continue.
Yeah, yeah, you can leave it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because it's actually going to start as soon as the weather gets nice. Underneath number 2, it says Bray National Registry of Historic Places, led by Chris Maney and Nancy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sandy. I'm
The other thing, yeah. Nancy was down in the other section, not there.
right. So do you see on where it says Bray National Registry of Historic Places, Nance? Yeah. So you took out Nancy, which is great. And then the last thing on the same section, if you go all the way down to the last sentence, it says Chris will continue to work on this. This is on Beechbrook.
We're just gonna make a couple of spelling things while I'm in here.
Sure. Yeah, there are a number of spelling errors, I know.
I got it. All right. Done, 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 done. Okay.
Okay, so Carol actually corrected this because she said recently by Carol Kelly, some idiosyncrasies, and she said Nancy. No, Carol, you corrected that. That's great. So I'm cool with this.
Are we waiting for something?
Well, it was just fixing these things while I was in it.
Are you done?
No, you can't see that?
I don't think they can see your screen, Sandy.
Oh, no.
Well, Carol, can you see?
Sandy, we can see it fine. It's
Oh.
fine.
She's
And I
just,
have to do a spelling and grammar check afterwards anyway. It's Melissa. You're there. It's not perfect. Okay, and then you'll email it to me and I'll submit it.
Yeah.
We can vote on it.
Okay. Are we ready to make a vote on this? I would like to make a motion that we accept that based on those changes.
Seconded.
yeah, I agree.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, aye. All right, excellent. Now, next. The mayor's report. Okay. So, Carol did a fantastic job pulling out in all kinds of stuff for the mayor's report. But I can't remember if everybody got a copy of that, Carol, or if we were.
I only sent it to you, Sandy.
Oh, okay,
I didn't, yeah, okay, yeah.
okay.
Because I didn't know if I was the person who was supposed to write it, I just wrote it.
No, so as I was saying, like, so Carol went through and meticulously took out a bunch of stuff. And let's see, the mayor's report to the mayor. January 2nd. And just take a look at this.
I was only going to say that with a committee trying to write a report, it's really hard. And I think it makes more sense for someone like me to go ahead and just get it written. And then Chris, you need to look over the CPA part to see if it's correct. And Sandy, you need to look over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Each of us then has to double check for accuracy and how happy we are with whatever section applies to work we've done.
When would you like this by, Carol?
I'm not in charge. Sandy?
let me just see what the time frame of is of this, if I can remind myself here. Okay, January. Okay, just the full year. Okay, so 1 year's worth. That shouldn't be too hard to do.
No caller.
So if Sandy, if you wanted to send that to all of us, then as an example, Chris, you could look over especially the CPA stuff to make sure it was accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make
Yes.
the most sense? And then we'll have a completed one instead of postponing it week after week and not getting it done. And then I would run it through a grammar and spelling check too. I don't think I bothered doing that yet. Sandy, may I also bring up here?
Yeah.
Most of us probably saw the thing from Susan Moriali that was the Historical Commission report.
Yes, yep, yes.
It was sort of a down and dirty, quick one pager, lots of images. And I thought we should do both. That we should have that little one pager with some images and then refer to this, which is more detailed. But I thought, Susan, that more people would be interested in that one pager with an image next to each one, even if we leave out a lot of stuff. And then we'll have this as the complete report. But I don't know how anybody else feels about that.
So if I were, if we took it like from, yeah, um,
So would you like me to try and pull that one up, or have you
Well-
got it, Sandy?
I'm trying to figure out the best way, like how he would read this. So if it has, how many pages is that? Can you tell?
Should say it right on the bottom.
Six pages. Um, yeah, I think it probably needs something like that, to pull out what was actually done, like things like this that has, you know, there were this many, you know, oh, actually, these go back beyond 2024.
Right. Some of that work happened in 2024. But when we originally talked about doing the report for the mayor, what we said is we wanted to cover his time in office. Because I don't think we did a report last year, did we?
No, we haven't done a report in years. No.
So it's a little retrospective, and it's mostly, you know, catching him up on everything that's been going on, which is quite a lot. But I guess I thought that something like this with the details, and as I said, after everybody's finished, we'll run a spelling and grammar check, and then they'll be it all set. You know, I mean, I can see typos here, and then have, in addition to that, that one punchy page that I sent Sandy a copy of, where we might just say, Sandy, if you scroll down to where the CPA grants are. So on that one punchy page, we would say something simple like over 70,000 or over $100,000 in grants to support cemetery restoration. Bang, done. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, okay, but getting back to this part here, maybe we shouldn't say just year 2024 if we're going back further.
Right? Sure. I mean, we can go through this note by note if you want to. I mean, if we can do that.
Chris, what do you think? Is it, you know, is it better to just summarize going back to when he was mayor, or just do 2024?
No,
It's
no,
easy.
I
Was that
think
Chris?
I think it's great to actually cover the period that he's been mayor, because we've accomplished so much, and if we only do 1 year, you know, he has no concept of what has been accomplished during his tenure as our mayor. So I like the idea that you all are proposing is you know, put in the information that's he's been our mayor what for now 4 years, or no? I don't know.
Wait, I gotta think about this for a minute.
It says since 2016, so maybe that's what it's doing.
We can call it this year's annual report and then put with an additional look back for the mayor's term of office. We don't have to get all worried about this, I think.
No, I think it's just we're just discussing what are we going to include, just 2024, or I think when I had done the accomplishments of all of us, I think I went back all the ways back to 2017 that I had sent to you all. You know, I gave you a rough draft of everything that you all have accomplished, and so but I don't think he wasn't our mayor back then, so.
But he's only been in office since 2022, and I think that was the amount of time I was thinking it made the most sense to go back to. That's why the CPA grant goes to 2022.
Yeah, 22 he just been reelected again though, right, or no?
Yeah,
Okay, so his term was only for 2 years.
Cindy, what did you say?
Well, Carol was saying that he's only been our mayor since 2022.
I,
Here 3 years.
he's been here 3 years.
Okay,
So he came in January of 2021.
okay, let's do that then. Because the committee has done so much good work that it's nice for him to be aware of. I mean, he really supports us,
Yeah,
which is nice
2021.
too.
Okay. Yeah.
He assumed office in January of 2022. I just looked it up.
Okay, that's just 3 years.
But as you see, the first sentence says since 2016, because we haven't done annual reports, and I wanted to make a point of the fact that since I've known Sandy, you in charge of this committee, that's when all the major activities have taken place.
Yeah, it just seems like it's turning into the history of the cemetery committee versus giving a mayor's report. But yeah, I'm just taking this off because it's just too confusing about the dates and stuff. It looks like we're gonna go back to 2016, which is a lot of information. So it's got to be summarized somehow. It just
Well, I was thinking about that one pager.
yeah. Okay, so how are we going to handle this now? So we have this whole thing.
I'm willing to be the editor if people want to read it and send me in. And as I say, if it's something you've worked on, then you know the details better and you know the amounts of money and all that. And don't worry about like grammar and spelling, because we'll do a grammar and spelling check before we turn it in and, catch things like, the extra space between two and train. If that happens, then I'd be perfectly glad to edit it and include whatever's needs changing, and then we can do that with, let me just quickly, I'll send this to everybody. This was a quick sort of dirty outline of, let me just quickly do this. To Sandy.
Okay, so we're going back to 2016, right?
For 2 seconds, just to mention that that's when this active committee began. That's the last time 2016 is mentioned there.
Okay. We had a 2000s. All right, I'll make some changes. All right, I'll add some things. So I guess I add some things, and how do we reconcile everybody making their
Well,
changes?
that's what I suggested, is if you all send it to me, I'll reconcile it.
All right, everybody just do the best they can.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, everybody done with that one?
Yeah,
I'm
Sandy,
hearing everybody right this second, the sort of punchy version, which is following Susan Moriarty's sort of the way she did it. It really only has 6 sections, And there's room for a photograph in each section because I think that it's very visual. And we can fill in that with, and the sections I were grants to support Gloucester projects, stone cleaning and maintenance, prioritizing and managing major repairs.
I think I'm gonna have to, I have to show people. I don't
Sure,
know,
go ahead. I don't know if you got it yet.
I don't know who got that.
It's in your email, it should be there now. It's called Punchy. There it is. So just sections with room for a photograph of some kind, and that's it. And then at the end, it says CR PDF report to the mayor.
And Carol and the rest of the committee, I really liked what Susan had done and thought that if we could do that, this punchy, as you call it, newsletter, end of the year newsletter, I'd love to send it out to the almost 200 people that we have on our email list that are interested in our cemeteries. So
Right, we were sending 16 pages, but one page might be nice.
Exactly, and you would take off the mayor thing and just so that people just say it's a newsletter, kind of like what Susan did an excellent job on that, on her newsletter. It'd be great if we could mimic something like that.
So I just called it 2024 Cemeteries Advisory Committee.
Mhm.
And I chose just arbitrarily, and God knows we could change them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas.
Mhm.
And what we would look for is some kind of an image or an icon.
Sure.
Then we go with each one and a very short write-up. So
Right,
for the
right.
Seaside Cemetery Paupers Monument, I just wrote commemorating over 100 long forgotten Gloucester residents.
Mhm.
Doing work of citizen volunteer research, city archives, DPW and CAC. That's it. That's all it said.
And we might just put in maybe the workshop too that we had in August.
There's a section called Stone Cleaning and Maintenance, offering training workshops to volunteers, scheduling regular work at Bayview and other cemeteries, and bringing Jonathan Apple's program to Gloucester, Sunday morning volunteer work. And again, this can all be changed, and it doesn't have the detail of that longer one, but it's so much more manageable for people who just would like to see a general idea of it.
Exactly. No, I think what she's done with the historical societies is a great role model for us as well to send out on a yearly basis.
Can you put the one I did up there, Sandy, so people could see it?
Did everybody, Cindy and Melissa, did you guys see this one?
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. Yeah, I got the Borealis.
Did you get an email to you? Did you get Susan's email to you?
So as I say, it's certainly not everything, but it's just a nice, see, for more information, see the plan's website at the link below, etc. So, and that's what we would say about our final.
Well, did we have anything to do with the 10-year comprehensive plan for the city?
I don't have a clue, Sandy. I didn't pay much attention to this.
Yeah, because the cemeteries were involved in the one previous to this one before we were a committee.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want us to get distracted by Susan's. I guess I want us to look at ours.
I know. Except that I like how top level this is.
Mhm.
And so, but you guys still think that we need the big, long 6-page one if we have this?
I do.
You do?
Well, Sandy, I think this that you're showing to all of us is something we do on a yearly basis to send to all the people on our mailing list and to send to the historic, send it as she broadcasted it to all the people on this server, for the historic. That would be a wonderful thing for us to do to promote ourselves and, not ourselves, but our committee and all the work we're accomplishing, as well as the people who are on our list server who are interested in the cemeteries. But that's different than the mayor thing. I mean, this is just something.
Right, I guess I'm saying, I think they go side by side, and it makes sense to do both.
Right, exactly. This would be a yearly thing. We do a fun like, hey, this, and a lot of people who get this, they participated in this or they went to this particular event, and it's kind of cool.
And at the bottom, I mean, Sandy, we can post our mayor's report online. So that could be the link there.
Yeah, I don't know who will read the mayor's report, probably Mike Hale and the mayor. But it's a good summary. And I guess we're going back to 2021, I think. And then this is just going to be 2024.
Right. It's our newsletter. It's, how we always spoke about it. It'd be nice to have some publicity.
Yeah, they used to.
For example, when you get to the grants thing, which is Chris's work mainly, come up with a nice image you like, Chris, and write a real short little summary, and bang, that part's done, right?
Sure. And are you doing this on PowerPoint? So we had the workshop, the cleaning of stones. Can I submit 3 pictures and you can just pop, how, is this how you're doing this on, would you have slots for 3 pictures in that small little area?
Yeah, we could, absolutely, sure.
Sure.
We could make, just all it is a punchy thing that people can consume and say, oh my God, they got a lot done this year. And you're right, Mike Hale and the mayor might want to go to the PDF and read the whole 18,000 pages.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was a PowerPoint. I think if you're asking what this was, I think
Right.
this was a PowerPoint, and then
Mhm.
she probably just made it into a PDF.
Excellent. Yeah.
And if you do it like a PowerPoint, you can get some nice visuals, because we
Yes,
were doing the same thing, because all our committee and all, the people associated with the tours and stuff got in with the preservation awards, which is great.
exactly. You see the nice picture of Russell and Melissa, right? On the preservation, you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that they were dressed up. It was
Mhm. Yeah, I think I'm glad you brought it up, Carol, because I was hoping we could talk about doing something like this. This is great.
So I guess I'd like us to do both of these. And I think both of them are in a pretty good shape right now for us to work together to have something done before another month goes by, right?
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's be succinct on what we'll have done by, let's make sure that we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna work with the wordy one first, 6 pages to get the details going back a lot of years. Now, the one that's in the Word format going back to 2016 is all these in here from all the way and all these sections back to 2016 also?
No, not at all. So you look back at some earlier achievements. Do you see that section down there? Go up, go down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so we start here with 2016 and
then we talk about things that are going on, and then we keep going. Keep going. All right, and then there, at the end, is a look back at some earlier achievements. That can just be gone. We don't have to do that at all. But it's there. I like the fact that we got in the story about the people from Rockport and the Garland family, and spelled essentially in a very strange way. And
no, I'm okay with having that in there. And
I think it can go at the end and where it belongs, because it's not something, it's the retrospective piece.
If this is the history of it for that first annual report to the mayor, then all the ones to follow can be just the year.
Right, we never have to do this again, Melissa. I agree.
I know, right, I know, but this is going to be back to 2016, it seems right
But
now.
that's only because, isn't that when you took over as the chairwoman?
I'd have to look back on what the date was, but I'm just wondering, we're not focusing on Mayor Verga's time in office. We're going to go back to 2016 now. Is that right?
Only in the sense that the committee became very active starting then.
Chris, what do you think about 26, going, just do the whole thing back?
Yeah, you know what, if you look at your email on 11/19, you had on our last meeting in November, I had provide y'all with all our accomplishments. And so and that started, you know, I just said I put it up in categories, and it probably goes it's 2024. You know, I didn't put even dates on it, just said, really went by categories, you know, monitoring, presentations, digital projects, workshops. So, the dates are great. They tell him what's going on. I mean, he'll either be interested and read it, or he'll just file it. But at least we've got it done.
I want it done, to kind of show what we've done, even if nobody reads it right now.
Exactly.
Look
So,
at how much we struggle finding Edith's things and stuff.
right,
Okay,
right.
Okay, so
right.
it's not that one. It is what, the 11th?
Yeah, 11, I sent it to y'all on 11. Where's this thing? Okay,
Oh, November. Oh,
November, yeah.
November.
It's before I took off. 11/19/20. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 11/19/24.
I'm not sure what we're discussing right now. Are we in general agreement that we should do two reports? One that'll go to that nice mailing list, Chris, and to everybody in the world that's just 2024, some pictures and some short summaries, and a second one, a little
Yeah.
more lengthy and a look back. Are we in
Yeah,
agreement about that?
Carol, the question on the floor right now is, Chris reminded us that she had already done a summary, and we want to check that to see how far back that went. And I can't find it at the moment. I don't.
You're right there. Sandy, you're right there. It says accomplishments. Click on that. So I had just done it this way because after our meeting, you know, we remembered things, and I just said, hey, you could add things to it. And I think, you know, Carol has probably covered a lot of this already.
I use that.
Yeah, you know, you have, you know, like I thought it was important, your talks, you know, you did presentations, you know, Sandy's done presentations. I mean, it just kind of kept it simple, but and I look forward to reading what you've written, you know?
Yeah, so it looks like you only went back to 2021.
Well, see, I didn't put dates on. If you go up, Carol's presentation to Sawyer, that was earlier than, I think, than 21. It was prior to COVID, actually, because I was working on something at 1623, so I know it was prior. So I didn't put dates on some of these things. I was just saying, hey, these are things that we do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's the start date on this report now? Just tell me what it is, and I'm gonna write it down.
Well, if you wanted to put in, see, that's why I wrote others, you know, on the grants and contracts. If you want to put in things that because you wrote grants and you received grants like in 2016, 2017, I don't even know, maybe you got things even earlier than that, you know, with the awesome Gloucester. It just depends upon how much information you want to provide to him.
I know, but if we don't decide on that right now, we just don't seem to be able to get the dates.
Well, how about this? I mean, like Carol's transcription project with Oliver, that was such an excellent piece. I mean, that should be noted, even if it's just kind of noted in the files, you know. So maybe we don't have to pin ourselves in with dates. We just say, hey, you know, these are accomplishments, and as we go forward, you know, we'll all agree upon we'll just do a yearly thing. But at least right now, we've kind of pulled together everything this committee, as Carol says, under your, you know, management has accomplished.
2016.
Yeah, that's right. Why not?
Okay.
It's a history for us as well, and for the people who follow us.
Okay. Carol, can you put that in the minutes so that we don't, we're going to
I'm sure if you tell me what it was.
2016.
Report will begin on 2016.
Yeah.
To the present, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, say again?
To December 31st, 2024.
Excellent.
Did you say something else, Carol? That there was an echo, and it's hard to hear.
No, I'm gonna have to talk to Brian about the echo, but yeah.
but what did you say? Did you,
I'm just happy with us just going forward with it, just doing it.
no, that's okay. The date. Cindy, are you okay with 2016 to 2024?
I think so. Yeah,
Cindy,
sure.
you there?
There we go. Melissa smiled.
Is Cindy in the room?
Yeah.
All I hear is Carol's voice. Could somebody tell me if Cindy Williams is in the room?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you agree with 2016?
Well, it's hard for me to have an opinion because I just showed up. Um, if that's what everybody wants to do, then that's what we'll do.
All right, okay, done.
All right, Sandy, may I ask you to send a copy to everybody of the rough draft I did and the punchy one? So we'll have the same documents to work off of.
Okay, the one that you did and the one that you've, both of the ones you did?
Yeah, I think, because I think that's what we're working off of, right?
But you have those, right?
I want them in the version we looked at tonight, so I'd like you to send them to me. So that we make, because otherwise we get multiple versions and it gets very confusing. So if you just sent those to me tomorrow morning, that would be wonderful.
Okay, I haven't made any changes though.
Okay, then don't worry about sending them to me.
Yeah,
All right.
So
Yeah.
Sandy, I think none of us have gotten, the other committee members have not gotten Carol's new write-up or her punchy one. So I think you need to, Carol's asking you to send us those copies. You were the only one who received that information.
Yeah, so if you just send it to everybody, then we'd all have it.
why wouldn't you send them if you authored them?
Because I lost the long one.
Oh God, I can't hear anything. I hear, Carol, what do you want?
Carol, Sandy, Carol doesn't have a copy. So could you send your copy that Carol sent to you to all of us, as well as the copy of her punchy newsletter? Could you send all of the committee members a copy or forward Carol's work to us, because Carol doesn't have it?
Thank you, Chris. I don't know why Sandy can't hear me, but apparently she can.
Yeah. No, everything is cool.
my question was, why don't you have them if you sent them to me, is what I'm asking.
Because I lost it.
They got lost in the Ethernet, Sandy.
Okay,
I
good.
lost in my life.
Yep. Okay, the punchy version already went to everybody from Carol.
Okay, while Sandy's doing that, I'll mention, I'm just writing in the minutes that everybody's getting a copy. And we'll look them over for accuracy and details. And we'll also add pictures or images that we think will suit the punchy one, right? Everybody's in agreement on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 2025 project list. Chris, do you have that open? I sent that out earlier tonight. And
No, I don't. Hold on. I won't lose you all if I go out to my email, right? Oh, do you mind displaying it for everybody?
absolutely.
Thanks.
I've got that too. There it is.
Chris, I think you were the only one that may not have been there on December 10th when we reviewed the list and
Mhm.
just took a stab at what the projects might be
Sure.
um, in no particular order, and
Mhm.
who the lead would be on it. And of course, you can have other people on the team with
Mhm.
you and things like that. And and I thought if people could take a look at this and we can get them into some sort of order after we decide, like, well, what out there is going on, there's the multi-phase CPA project with Bayview,
Mhm.
Beach Brook National Register, updating the rejected mass, the MHC thing, and all the way down to and then Bray with the Freeman Stones, having those also identified as being on a national register.
Mhm.
Condition reporting master. This is we've talked about trying to come up with some sort of a roll-up way of each of the people that are responsible for their cemeteries. I think
Right.
this is and this was going from memory on who was taking the lead on different cemeteries.
Mhm.
Chris
And
Copeland.
I threw my name in for Prospect Street as well. Sandy?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
see what you're doing, okay. And I was going to also suggest that we add in our 250th celebration.
okay.
Is it
Are
there?
you,
Okay.
could,
And then,
could you finish everything you want to say too, so that since I missed it, just so I can catch up to speed.
yeah, okay. And for treasurer reporting, that's something that you sent us this year and I think last year. And
Mm-hmm.
I already have your name on that, tracking
Sure.
that reporting, so
Mm-hmm.
that would be like is that like a deliverable every year?
Yes,
Yeah.
I should do it every July.
July, great, okay. This is something that we've been
Mm-hmm.
trying to do with getting the stones, and I thought, I don't know how to tackle this, but you already have some things on the list, and maybe
Right.
you might want the people say that somebody is in charge of First Parish Burial Ground, for example.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would help you and figure out which ones are missing.
Excellent. That's what I would expect too, because I met with the veterans, with Brian at Veterans Services last week. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Like, if when you see that a veteran stone is missing, just you let me know, then I'll do all the research and then fill out all the documents and we get the stone ordered.
Yes. So even though your name is probably the one that is gonna fill out that form, for example,
Mm-hmm.
inventories from each cemetery would be gotten from the leads,
Yes, yes, yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
coordinate, things like that. Okay,
Excellent.
so-
Mhm.
Now, I felt like everything, we have two new people on the committee, Matt and Cindy, and I didn't have anything on here at all from Matt, and I wasn't sure if that was if this was something that Matt was leading and we can run this by him. Or it's just that he's leading the effort, but we're all doing research and contributing. But somebody
Right.
has to take the lead or else,
Mhm.
okay,
Actually, I've been doing a lot of that. Said Carol.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
yeah. Carol, well, what do people think? Is this something that we should wait for Matt to be here for people to say, oh, I would like that project or not? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
What else?
I think it's good to ask him, because we'll all be contributing, like you said, as a group, but it'd be nice to have one lead person.
yeah,
And
I could put a question mark on it.
Mm-hmm.
How about this?
Well, okay.
Oh my God, Matt Murray's calling me right now. Just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Matt, can you hear us? Okay, we weren't sure what to do about this one item. Now, yeah, hold on 1 second. Now,
Yeah,
hold
just
on.
checked him in. So
Here we go. All right, we're good. All right. Hello. You can see me. Oh, hello, everyone.
Hey, Matt.
Okay, yes, I've been here the whole time.
Now, were you here last, at December 10th also when we talked about some of these things?
Yes, I just
Okay.
have not had any time to do anything in the last it was the holidays and then something else
No,
came up.
no, we don't
So-
expect that. We didn't expect that. But
Yep.
what we're trying to do now is we, we don't have a lot of stuff on here for you or Cindy as a lead because you're the newer members. So we weren't sure,
Well, I still have Cherry Hill and I still have the ongoing, I still have folders on my computer here for oh, here we go. For uh the alternative burial stuff that we were looking at. I just it's just it's been a busy month.
Okay, but if I could move along on this, if I just sent this list to everybody tonight, and I think you got the gist of it now, right, Chris?
Oh, yes, yes, and I have some corrections to make, but
Oh,
and
good.
some additions, but I'll wait till you finish. Once
Yeah.
you finish with
I only-
Matt.
Right, I only wanted to spend a couple more minutes on this because we've got like
Sure.
more things. But we do need a lead for number 7, which is alternate burials. And first I put Matt's name on it, then I put a question name mark on it, then I put a needs lead on it. So we would just need somebody to have a lead on this, and you would be probably the rest of the committee is on the team with you, so to speak, but you would take the bull by the horns.
Okay, yeah, no, I can get that. Yeah, I just yeah. Yep. And also there on Cherry Hill, I need to go and have a look. It'll be should have some warmer days coming hopefully in February and March.
Oh, I picture this, even going all the way through the summer and, these.
Oh, yeah, but I can get some pictures and take a look at what's going on
Oh,
Final
yeah.
Grave.
Great.
So
All right.
identify some because they're all sugar marble over there. There's no slate at Cherry Hill, so anything that's leaning is at risk, especially because it's a 45-degree angle hill to begin with, and it's sand. It's just all sand. So it's I imagine there's some rocks, there's some stones that are definitely leaning. I just have to go identify them.
Carol, on number 8, the dam database. I still haven't gone here.
I worked on it this week. I'm still working on it.
Yeah. And then here's all the people that, have raised their hand on, the different cemeteries for, their favorites.
So Sandy, for me, I can send this to you, but I'm gonna also do, besides Cove Hill, I'm gonna do Bray, Sumner, as well as Sumner, Bayview, Bray, and Cove Hill. I'll do those 4, okay? And Bayview.
I can't believe I don't have Bayview on here. Okay,
Great, thanks.
very good, very good. Okay, good.
And the GPS coordinates, that's with you, you're doing that, right?
The how-to document and then
Yeah.
show,
That's great, that's great.
okay, yes. I think that's even on our agenda tonight.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. This is taking a long time, so yes, I definitely, I like that project.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
great
and then here's
compliment.
all the tour
Mhm.
brochures.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm First Parish, Clark, Sandy, Kathy, Clark,
Mm-hmm.
Second Parish,
Mm-hmm.
Carol. I don't know if we have a brochure for it, but
No, there's nothing for Second Parish.
okay.
And Melissa did, yeah. Mhm.
I have the brochures. I don't, yeah.
Can you hear them, Chris? What they're saying?
Sandy?
Yes,
I know Melissa Hobbs isn't on the committee, but the truth is Langsford Street is all Melissa and Russell's work. So.
I know it is.
At least acknowledge.
No, I mean, I do know that. But yeah, but somebody on the committee has to be the lead and then,
But I guess I would just like.
I'm there, I'm good.
You okay? All right.
yes, just like Kathy is here.
Hi,
Walter's
okay.
there, Danny's there. Can you see that?
All right.
Google Drive organization. I'm doing that now for the Historical Commission and I'm doing mine. This other one has to be done next.
Right,
And
right.
then the website, we haven't taken a look at that in a while. This is a tremendous amount of work, but
Mhm.
does anybody have anything else they want to put on the radar? It
The
could-
250th anniversary thing.
Well, you're echoing, so we can't, could you try
I
again?
heard that. I actually heard it.
Oh, good.
Okay. Good. Oh, and we're gonna, we'll have another meeting here, in the first couple of weeks of February on that.
I just have to make a correction though on the very first part, Sandy. I was waiting till you to finish before I could make the correction. I'm afraid I'm not involved with the Beechbrook National Registry. The only thing that's happening is that Nancy Parnell and myself are doing all the bios for the interred for Fisherman's Rest, but I'm not searching out the National Registry for Beechbrook.
Oh, I
That's a-
didn't know that.
Yeah, no, we're just doing that. That was a project you and Carol worked on, years ago, but I only signed up, or I created actually this project for Nancy and I to work on the Fisherman's Rest bios. 'Cause
Now,
I'd
what
like
is
to-
that for? That's not for a register entry?
No, what it's for is so that I can develop a tour, like we have the tours for the other cemeteries. The goal was to get all the bios, and then set up a tour for Beach Brook of Fisherman's Rest. You get a local fisherman to give the tour because they'd have all our data.
Well, that would be fed right into the National Register.
Well, then I'd share that. Nancy and I would be happy to share our data with whoever decide. I just can't be the lead for that.
Yeah.
So we're just going to bios, yeah. So that's Nancy Parnell. Oh, yeah. I guess you'd put again Chris and in parentheses Nancy Parnell.
Okay.
And the only other thing too is on the again, there's no time on this. So with the Bray Registry, National Registry, that's not like has to be done in 2025, correct?
No.
Okay. And the only thing I'd like to add to us is that I'd like to put down workshops, because I would like to start cleaning workshops again on a more regular basis, not just for Bayview, that's always going on, but it'd be nice if we, at least once a year, we did, 2 or 3 workshops for cleaning stones, like on a Saturday. Yeah, I'm good with that otherwise.
Um, well, I think there were a bunch of people on this one. I'm just drawing a
Mm.
blank on that right now.
Sure.
Okay, anything else?
I'll take the lead on the stone cleaning workshops and anyone else who wants to work with it too, but I'll take that lead.
May I ask that among all the other documents you share this amended list with all of us as well, so we can add it to the minutes?
Yes, you know what I'm gonna do right now is change the date.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next
If-
thing on the agenda. Yes?
I was just gonna say, the next thing on the agenda is markers. And if you would let me be the sharer, I have a copy of the picture on my computer that Melissa sent me.
Okay.
Or I can send it to you, whichever is easiest for you.
I sent it to Carol as well. I'm sorry, Sandy, I sent it to Sandy.
Okay, let me just put it up there. You see it?
Yep, I see it.
Do you want to speak about it, Melissa?
Sure. Russell looked up the flag holders after we did the ones for Langsford. He found 2 options. The one up on the screen is the more expensive. There's also one that's $29.99. It's a little bit different. Sandy had asked for the pricing on that during the last meeting, so that this is what he came up with.
How many are,
Go ahead.
how many are needed?
That we haven't looked into that. I need to get the Revolutionary War list. Russell's got a good start on it, and I know we chatted with Chris about that as well.
I've got some I can give him.
And Carol's saying she has some too.
You know, I've seen several lists of names in the city of Gloucester. However, there hasn't been a one-to-one match in finding an actual stone or a grave associated with that name in the city.
But I think through Russell's research and the research I'm doing too, at least we'll be comfortable with what we do present,
Good.
May I ask I see I missed the meeting. How are we paying for these?
I mentioned going to Awesome Gloucester with the 250th anniversary coming up. And just, I kind of just threw it out there. Sandy asked for prices, so that's what we came up with.
Yeah,
I was going to suggest that if she did that, the committee should send a letter of support
Mm-hmm.
so that Melissa and Russell will, you know, have something to show them that this is something that, you know, is backed by the committee and we're excited that they're doing it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know, just off the top of your head, I know it would be just a rough number. How many do you think there are, Chris, in your beginnings of looking at things?
Well, I mean, Bayview has at least 6 to 7. What do we, how many do we have at First Parish? We must have at least under 10 probably, right? For the American Revolution?
No, this,
Oh,
gosh,
actually, that
20
was 37. You mean that's right.
Yeah.
It's the SAR,
Yeah.
that was 35 to 37 right there.
I
Let's-
think there's like 250 in the city.
Overall,
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure like who has, you know, headstones. I mean, look at even Colonel Foster's and, you know, those have all sugared away and, they're hard to read and hard to find and broken. It would be really good to know because, um, another opportunity might be to approach, you know, the Sons of the American Revolution and the Daughters of the American Revolution to
mhm.
ask for support and money.
For these, for Melissa and Russell's
Yeah.
ideas. Yeah, that's a good. Mhm.
Yeah.
What about the VA? Are they not, Melissa, would they have any part in this?
I literally had just started looking at
Okay.
that kind of thing, so I'm happy to check in with you.
Because
Yeah.
it might be something that would be a project that they would at least team up with.
Yeah.
Melissa, I'll send you Brian DeAngelis's contact information at Veterans Services and so he would be able to help you with the Department of Veterans and help you, you know, get those answers.
Okay. Thank you.
And whenever you're ready to like go to Awesome Gloucester, let the committee know so we can prepare a letter of support.
Okay.
Is that okay with everyone or?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
uh-huh.
Everybody okay with that?
Definitely.
Thank you.
Matt, are you there still? I don't think I see Matt, but I
I'm
never.
here. I'm here. Hello. Hi. Yeah, these
Oh, there's a whole nother category. You're an attendee.
yeah, first I don't know how I kept logging in and logging off and figuring out how to log in as an actual participant. And yeah.
Okay. All right. So glad you called me.
Well, I realized I had sent you an email with even a screenshot of myself sitting here, and I realized you hadn't seen it, so I figured I'd call.
Yes, absolutely.
Sandy, so you can take over sharing again.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, I've got that. All right, GPS training. I thought there was something else on the schedule for tonight, Chris.
New business, Sandy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. The GPS training and plans for 2025, and let's see. GPS how to. The nice thing about the GPS stuff, this is a how-to file that it would be really cool if you could, it's not easy to practice because if you make a bad entry, it's a pain in the neck to try to correct it and find a grave.
Mhm.
You're, I recommend like reading some of these tutorials on how to do it because it depends also if you have an iPhone or a non-Apple type device.
Mhm.
And the first thing you have to do is open and enable GPS on your, well, I'm gonna say iPhone because I also have a Google phone. I guess I could make sure that these all are correct for the Google phone also. You just have to tap privacy and security and give location services, but you can also go in and do it per the app. For example, Find a Grave or the phone, and enable it by location services for that. And actually,
Andy, can I ask you the source of this?
the what?
That nice description you just have, what's the source? Where did that come from?
Oh,
That,
oh, oh, this right here?
the whole
Uh,
thing?
Right. Well, if you're talking about this one right here, the source is this YouTube.
No, I just saw it, okay.
Oh,
Well, you're gonna share that document too, right, with everyone?
I sent it to you in case there were problems today, but the wonderful thing is that Find a Grave itself has a support document. And I'm just gonna go over here to Find a Grave for a sec. And, if it's creating accounts is free. And it looks like I'm already logged in. And First Parish Burial Ground. Let's go to somebody like, actually, I think I gave a good example here was Mary Allen is an example. So Mary Allen. Okay, so you come across Mary Allen and you say to yourself, poor Mary Allen.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Somebody even got a picture of a stick in there.
Mm.
So anyway, there she is. Now, you may say to yourself, oh, she doesn't have a headstone. It's too bad. We're not going to really do anything about that. But there might be some things on it that you can read. But we do know about Mary Allen based on Dollivers. And I'm going to just check right here for a sec. Because sometimes what I've done with these is taken a snippet out of Dolliver, made it a JPEG and
Mm.
attached it.
Oh,
So that
nice.
at least her words and her epitaph and things like that were there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now I'm gonna come out of this for a second and view the original just to get back. Whoops, darn it. Just 1 second. This
Next.
okay. X. So if you were what you do is you click on okay, so she doesn't have a GPS coordinate because there's a little thing here that said, oh, she needs to be added to the map.
Mm-hmm.
And then up here, you can put the GPS latitude and longitude. Now, if I was on my phone right now, I could hit this button and it would load the latitude and longitude right in here. But because I'm at home, people looking for Mary Allen would get the GPS of my house.
Mm.
Here.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, you gotta, so use it on your phone, to
So if
get,
you were standing in the cemetery, your phone would know what the GPS was.
yeah, and and the nice thing about this, now, let me just see, because I'm usually on my phone, is descriptions. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, find a grave, GPS information. Okay. This is right out of Find a Grave. It was, I went to like the search thing and just put like GPS or something like that. And and people, they're really stressing the importance of the GPS information because
Mhm.
stones are getting harder and harder to read, and people just like to know where they are, and it's it's a new opportunity for us now anyway, like 3 or 4 years ago. Because I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I've put Delaware entries, pictures of the Delaware stuff right in there, places, stones that we didn't have the actual headstone picture of. So,
Mm.
oh, okay, good. Yes, this is what I wanted to check. So if you have an Android, it gives the instructions. And so
Excellent.
when Carol said, how did you get that snippet from iOS? I clicked on that and it gives you step by step on how to do it.
Mhm.
So it didn't make sense for me to like put all that in again. But the best place to go is that support page for
Great.
Grade.
That's really helpful, Sandy.
But what's fun about these things, these tutorials, these are a couple of people that I follow anyway for other things, and one of the women will show you how to do it step by step. Another person will show you one way of doing it, and it's just kind of nice. And the key points about adding GPS, using a photo, manual, or accessing the GPS field, which was the first thing I showed you, which where you manually put them in yourself. So
Sandy, can I know you just had your knee operated on. Can I, say that, can we plan in the spring to go out and do this together a couple times?
oh, I would love that.
Wouldn't that make a lot of sense?
Yeah.
So plan a little excursion for the committee and, and uninterested people, so, yeah?
Yeah, one day, me, Russell, and Melissa went out and we got all the GPS coordinates for all the Revolutionary War graves by using an iPhone, and it was an older iPhone, and it was still pretty close. So it's
For
it's
the
kind of
spring,
fun.
for the spring.
Yeah. All
Okay?
right.
So Sandy, will you send us the committee, those great notes that you compiled for the GPS, how to GPS? That would be super.
Okay.
That'd be great.
All right. That sounds good. All right. That's all I have on that one until we actually go out. And you know what, Chris, I think I sent them earlier tonight in case people, I didn't know who was going to be able to get where on. Oh, there's an email from Matt right there. That's online in the meeting. Oh boy.
I'll check. I haven't checked my email for today, so I'll check. Thanks for sending it.
Okay. All right. Ah, yes. Everybody got the little GPS training how to in the project list,
Great, good.
but at 5 o'clock tonight. So
Mm-hmm.
just in case my screen share didn't.
Cindy, it's in your list, okay?
Okay, now with our next agenda item has to do with any issues not known at the time of the agenda being created.
I think Chris has something about Wellspring House.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all have read, I hope you have read the letter that I wrote. I would like to send to Melissa Diamond of the director of Wellspring. And it's requesting that Wellspring would fund 2 headstones for in the Friedman plot, that is for Charles L. Friedman and for the Friedman Johnson family. So do you have any and so what the project would be such that I'd send her this letter plus the packet of information I sent to you all. That is the 2 contracts from Mount Pleasant Memorials, a copy of what Bar Vermont granite looks like, as well as the inscription on the Friedman Johnson stone. Before I sent it to you all, I made sure that Julie Nicastro was comfortable with the letter. We've been talking for quite a while, but so she liked the letter, so she's agreed with the letter. But I just want to make sure you all are agreed with it and that we vote on it, and then I can send it off to Melissa.
Yeah.
I, for one, think it's absolutely fabulous, and that I would vote to support you and say hooray. I think it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Awesome.
yeah.
And Chris, you talked with Julie at Mount Pleasant Memorials, and you got a good deal.
No, she did. Yeah. We're very fortunate. They're very generous with us.
Yeah,
especially,
very generous.
doing the freight and doing the installation. So,
Really nice.
right. So that's great. Do we need to vote on it or?
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Make a motion, we congratulate Chris and say go forward.
I second.
You did a great job.
All in favor?
Then,
Any
Great.
opposed? Okay,
We're
Hey,
done.
Matt.
okay, I think we're all set there.
Great. Thank you. Just have 2 other things, very
Okay.
short. We have donations. I would like to have in our minutes that we've had 3 donations made to, our fund, our historic fund. Carol, do you want me to send you the names? I'll say them now, but I'll send you the names in, by email.
It's really not that clear here. Yeah, I'd love to have you send them to me.
Okay, so Nancy Andrew, a local gal, she donated $25. Barbara Buswell donated $50, another local gal. And then Philip Bray from California, a Bray descendant, he donated $250.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so I've already sent thank you notes to them all, and I will speak more to Bray, and I also extended that, let them know that, hey, if they want to become cemetery volunteers, call.
Do they, any of them have specific things they hope will be accomplished with the money, or is it just a general
Well,
donation?
Philip Bray came, I'm not sure what summer he came, it wasn't clear, but he came and he went to Bray Cemetery. He ended up talking to Verga, Mayor Verga, because he came and chatted with him. And so I would say that the 250 would be nice for us to put it towards a restoration in Bray. And that kind of leads into another piece. I don't want to discuss it, but may we put on the February agenda to discuss and decide which stones we're going to restore, because remember we had over $9,000 to spend before June. And so it'd be nice if we start thinking about what stones in each cemetery. It'll only be a few probably, but we can target each cemetery, maybe even just do 1 stone, but use this money to start our restoration project, in the city-owned cemeteries.
Yep, sounds good. Can I ask you, sometimes when people make donations, they don't particularly want to have their names made and the amounts made public. This is always okay with all of these people?
Well, it was already made public through budget and finance, so it's already been made public.
Pardon? They're going to be in the minutes, and that's posted on the website.
They are in the minutes, and they were published already.
Oh, all right, okay.
So it's a good point, Carol. I don't know. No one wrote and said, oh, don't, this is, it wasn't anonymous. It wasn't anonymous. They put their names there, and their names were, printed in the minutes for budget and finance. And I assume then it then goes to city council and they'll be in the city council minutes as well.
Excellent.
And Carol, thinking about money, I hate to put this on you, but do you mind going asking the Steels for any money for this year donation?
I'm afraid I'm really having trouble understanding you, Chris.
The Steels, were you planning on going to see Carol Steele?
I'm waiting for the report to tell me whether there's money at City Hall or not. I mean, is there money? Did they already make a donation?
They have made no donation for 2025.
Got it, thank you. I'll get on that.
When do they usually make a donation for the next calendar year? Because it's only the
It's been irregular up until now, and I usually send them a letter, so now I know to send them a letter. I hate to send them a letter and have them give 2 donations in a single year because I got it wrong, so I'm careful.
Yeah, no, do they usually send it by now, or do they send it in December of last?
No, I think they'll do it this year, 2025. I just want to make sure it wasn't already there for the year.
Does
Thank you.
anybody have anything else? Chris, did you
No,
have
thank you.
something else?
No, I'm good. Thank you. We're good.
Cindy,
No, don't have anything, thank you.
Carol?
I'm gonna make it a point to talk to Brian about this echoing. It's sort of unbearable, at least in this room. I don't know how it has been for you 2 at home. 3, excuse me, Matt, but it's awful.
It's
So,
awful.
I'll check back in with Brian about it.
Yeah, Chris, you are crystal clear and so is Matt, so it's a pleasure.
It's here.
Melissa, how about you?
How about me? I'm good.
Just a question about the Lanes plaque down at Lanes Cove. Did anything, any movement on that?
No movement since the holidays, so we'll be back on that soon.
Okay, great. Well, I would like to make an motion to end the meeting 1 minute past 7 o'clock. And I think we did pretty good for the noise.
Yeah. We got the sharing, maybe we do 1 thing a month. We got the sharing now.
Yeah, actually, this is progress. Carol, thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah, follow up on it.
And I either need to learn how to sign in properly or I'll just be there.
Okay.
Somebody has to remember to make you a panelist, I think. Is that right, Carol?
Yeah, I can click on any number of whoever's there and make them a panelist, and you tell me who you want to be able to share, and we're all set. That's from this room. The only thing we're having trouble with right now is this echoey sound. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
Okay. I vote we adjourn.
Second.
I'm all set.
Yeah,
I
thank
think we
you.
already
Thank
voted to
you.
adjourn. This has been great, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, Carol and Cindy. Okay. And Melissa, you wanted to come to the meeting?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. All right. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.